My husband treated me like trash, so I gave him the sweetest revenge. I sent him to heaven. Story time, you guys. You're going to want to sit down for this one. I'm scared just thinking about it. I met my husband at the market. I was helping my mother sell male trousers. He came in smiling. He was very jovial. It was nice. It was funny. His smile could brighten anyone's mood. He was very handsome. He told my mother jokingly that he wanted to marry me. I was 18. My mum told him no. She said I was still a child. She didn't want any of their customers to come and spoil my life. But he kept coming back. It was persistent. He was from an okay family, pretty much average. After much persuasion, my mum agreed. We got married. A few months later, I got pregnant, but I lost the baby. That was my first miscarriage. Not long after, I got pregnant again, and I miscarried again, and that was how it continued. Before I knew it, 4 years had passed. 4 years in this marriage without a child. Only miscarriages. Then my husband started bringing different women to the house. He disrespected me to my face. He told me to keep quiet. Lie down, shut up. He married me as a virgin. I didn't know much. I called my mum. I would cry to her, and she would just tell me, calm down. Marriage happens like this sometimes. You're going to get over it. But it never got better. Every time he brought a woman to the house, I had to serve them food, drinks. He told them, I'm just his sister. They didn't have to worry about me, because they always asked who I was to him. He would take these women into our matrimonial bedroom, sleep with them on our bed, while I slept on the floor. I died so many times in that marriage. I went from church to church. They kept telling me, pray for your husband. I prayed. I fasted. I kept wishing he would change. I wished he would finally treat me like a human being, like the wife he had married. Remember, this man married me as a virgin. He had promised to pamper me, but he never did. One day I got pregnant again. I thought maybe this time something would change. But no. When he wanted intimacy and I refused, he punished me. He would beat me hard. I started thinking about ways to get revenge. I couldn't fight him. I couldn't talk back. I couldn't leave. What could I do? I thought about a silent revenge, a way to get satisfaction quietly, a way to smile while dealing with him. And then I found it. I stopped nagging. I stopped complaining. I stopped crying. I stopped asking why he brought women into our house. I became calm, but inside I was so angry. I wanted to see him kneel down, crying, begging me. I kept my plan to myself. I smiled when he least expected it. He didn't know what I was thinking. He didn't know what I was feeling. Everything went exactly the way I wanted. This went on for months, until one day they called me. They told me my husband had slumped at work. He had been admitted to the hospital. I packed his things. I went to the hospital. I asked the doctor what was wrong. The doctor said he had never seen anything like it. His blood was badly affected. His lungs were weak and infected. I stayed strong. I had to see this through. I went to his ward. I took care of him. I held his hand. I helped him. He looked at me and said, I didn't know you would stand by me after everything I did. I looked at him and said, don't worry, baby. It's going to be okay. Because it really was going to be okay. But inside, I had changed. I became someone I never thought I could be. The woman who survived everything. The woman who would never be weak again. And that's when I realized, sometimes surviving is the real revenge. Sometimes being unshakable is the real power. The day I stopped crying was the day I became unstoppable. Come with me for part 2.